Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm on my fourth day of renovation. Yesterday I got that second cabinet put together and I spent a lot of time looking for a cabinet to put between those two so that I could use it as my microwave cart. But unfortunately everything I found was either crazy expensive, would take a week or more to get here, and I can't live with that mess for another week, or it was just not right for my space. It was too big. So I have this cabinet that I made years and years ago. It's not wide enough, but the space I have is I can use up to 27 inches. That cabinet is 14. I have an old cabinet out in my barn that I just finished tearing apart because it's been raining all day. I haven't been able to do much outside, but I could do that. So I took the face frame and a couple of pieces off of that other cabinet, which happens to be the ones that matches these. And I know I can reuse a lot of the parts and just make my own cabinet over here. So hopefully the rain holds off or has stopped for the rest of the day. But I'm going to start, this is too large. I'm going to go take a couple pieces apart so that I can recut the wood and reassemble it to the size that I'm going to need for the rest of that cabinet. And then I'll have another storage area down below that I think I could put like my baking supplies and things like that in that I don't use a lot but take up too much room, like big cookie sheets and stuff like that. So I'm going to head outside. Hopefully I could take you along. It's very windy out there. And we'll see what I get done today. All right, much to my dismay, I'm going to have to take my trusty screwdriver and take the screws out because I don't have a bit that's long enough and I don't want to strip these screws. So I'm just going to take my time to unscrew the pieces that I need to this frame here. This side I'm going to keep pretty much intact. I need to replace this with the shorter piece and then cut it here, and I'll be able to use this as a face frame on my new cabinet. So I'm going to get to work taking that apart. All right, you guys will have to ignore the way I do things. I'm a very visual person, so I'm going to measure this out. I need it to be, sorry, my turkey's crazy right now. I need it to be 12 inches wide. And then I'm going to measure here, and then you can't go with me to see the chop saw because there's no room in there. And then I'll measure it again before I cut this off to get it to the exact size that I want. Okay, I'm going to show you. I made a few mistakes today. I'll admit to it. Maybe I'll do a couple bloopers at the end. But what I learned, a valuable lesson was, first of all, that hole is not supposed to be there. I forgot to put the collar on my drill bit so that I don't go too deep. If you do that, the hole is too big and your screw head doesn't have anything to bite into. Okay, if you look at the little collar here, there's a hole for an Allen wrench. I don't know if that's going to come in, and you adjust it. So now I know it's not going to go through and make too big of a hole so that the head of my screw will go all the way through it. Now I lined up my board so the center is in the middle of here, and I clamped it into place. Now I can just simply take my drill and drill out my hole and not ruin my last piece of board. Oh, I got to go in the right way. Reverse doesn't work. There, so that's it. Now I can unclamp it, and my pocket hole is not too large. I'll show you what I did on one of the other boards. See, when I went through it, look at the difference in the holes. Obviously one's not going to work. Now I just need to move my clamp and get my frame finished here. Right, I got my frame together. Sorry, Bob's going to be crazy. Now I'm just going to sand it down a little bit because it's used wood. And that's the face frame for my new cabinet that I'm building. Okay, I'm giving you an update on where I'm at with the cabinet. As you can see, I'm getting it put together. The part over here was the one I made before. I made a base to fit in the space that I want, and I put that one on top. And now I'm building this part here. I did the face frame, as you know, but I'm building the side and the back piece out of scrap. I had a cabinet that I took the top off of. That's going to go up on top, and it matches the rest of my kitchen. But the cabinet was in really bad shape, except for a few pieces. So I took the side panel out, and that's going to be the side. And then I'm leaving the back open, just like this one is open on the back, because there's electrical outlets there. So I'm just putting this together now. I still have some more boards to add, but that's where I'm at right now. All right, I wanted to give you a little update. I got my cabinet done. It's in place. Everything is all leveled out and screwed in like it should be. And as soon as my battery charges, I'm going to get the top on. And hopefully, well, I have to get hinges, but I'll get the door ready to go. And that little cabinet will be done. And I'm leaving the one side tall like that because I want to be able to put tall things in there, like my KitchenAid or tall things like baking sheets and things like that. But otherwise, I think I can always add a shelf later if I want to, but right now I don't. So now I need to take a break. And then I'm going to load all my stuff up in that cabinet and hopefully get my mess all cleaned up tomorrow, because today I'm sore and it's going to be time. I've got to make dinner here in a couple minutes. Hey, I'm pretty proud of myself. I got all my cabinets in and leveled, and look at, I built that cabinet for the microwave. The door I just cut down. I still have to paint it and I have to get some hinges, but I got the microwave area for the microwave and the toaster oven done, and above that I'm going to put a couple of shelves and maybe some LED lights, because I have no lights on this side of the house, on the side of the kitchen. But I did put more of my stuff away, and I'm getting tired, to be honest. So got more canned goods down there. I got this one. The rest of them are up in there, and of course on the bottom. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with my pots and pans, but I'll worry about that later. I did move them here. They're a little more convenient to get to. And I actually have room left. I've never had room left in this house to put anything. So I have a tub of food I need to put away, and I should be able to get all organized. Let me step back here. I am so pleased with how this turned out. I think it looks pretty good, and that cabinet will look really good once I get the door painted it on. And I didn't put anything down there yet, so I still have room for storage down there. Unfortunately, my large pots don't fit. That's where I was hoping to put them, but that's okay. I'm just really happy with the way it turned out. And I'll keep you updated as I get more done in my kitchen. I'm just really pleased because at the end of May, we're getting our bathroom done, and one of these trestle tables is going to become my kitchen sink, my bathroom sink, excuse me. And I have to get it painted because there's rust spots on it and I want to get it protected. And the other one, I think I eventually might turn into a kitchen table. And I think that would look really cool in my old farmhouse. So anyway, I hope you guys have had some productive days behind you and have a wonderful night.